Today we will start with our discussion application packages. Here, what is application package? It's a collection of application classes and subpackages. It's nothing, it's a people code again. We discussed the people code in the record level, component level, and page level events. We discussed the people code in the application engine. We discussed the people code in the component interface and file layout portions. Yesterday we discussed the people code event in the side of people code portion inside of functions. Now today we are going to discuss about application package. It's a collection of application classes and subpackages. An application class as its base level, it's just a people code program. Yes, absolutely, it's just a people code program. Using the application packages, you can create your own classes and extend the functionality of existing people code classes. What is application package? Generally, in the earlier versions of the PeopleSoft, there is no application packages available. From the last 2 to 3 releases, application releases and tools releases, PeopleSoft implemented this application package functionality. Now, what is it? You know one thing, application package is a form of, I can say it's a OOPS concept, object-oriented programming. If you are using an application package, again the same as we defined functions yesterday, we stored some people code portion in the functions, and we are using that particular function in number of places within the people code. We are calling the function wherever it is required. The same technique we will use in the application packages also. If you open any application package which is delivered, let us say some application package, this is the application package. If you see, this is the application package name is ep_functions. All these are the application classes. If you see at the bottom, there is one more hierarchy. Within the package ep_functions, there is one sub package. It is called sub package. UI is the sub package. Then here you see it's a collection of application classes and sub packages. Now, one second. What is the best advantage of the application package? It's easier to maintain because the functionality, that means the business logic, is gathered in a single place. Easier to debug because all pieces are separate. That means here, if you open this application package, this is the ePerformance application package. This is the application package PeopleSoft developed to use within the ePerformance module. In the last week, I shared you one recording on the people code assignment. That particular people code assignment, if you reviewed, it's a functionality. I explained one functional module in that particular videos, that is ePerformance, performance management. Within that particular module, this application package is used, ep_functions. Here, if you observe, each and every functionality in the performance management, they separated in application classes. Document creation, appraisal, baseline format, like that. They separated each and every functionality in a piece, and they combined and they prepared one application package. Here, first I will try to tell you some basic concepts about OOPS, object-oriented programming. Object-oriented programming. In the very early stages of software programming, there is no object-oriented programming. Procedure-oriented programming is there. Later on, they invented the object-oriented programming to overcome the disadvantages and drawbacks in the procedure-oriented programming. There is no security and the data flow is not that much good in the procedure-oriented programming. Later on, they invented the object-oriented programming like C++, Java, and in the people code also, they used some Java techniques and OOPS techniques. Now, object is simply, it's representing something in the real world. That particular object has some identification. In that particular example, you see apple, it's a fruit which has identity, it has a state and taste, and we can have a description or behavior for the object. An object has knowledge about itself, and this knowledge can be communicated or changed on request. An object can show a dynamic behavior resulting in a state of transition or itself or another object. Within the OOPS concept, there is one terminology, class. Here we can call it as an application class. A class is a definition of the structure and the behavior of the similar objects. Similar objects we can combine and we can create a class. Same kind of data, same state, same behavior, and same operations. An object is an instance of a class. That means within the application package, within the application class, you can see some objects. Here, this is our application package. This is our application class. If you open it, you see the code, what they define. You come to little bottom. Whenever you see the code, again, the people code came up. Local number, local string declared. But what they did, they placed in a method. They placed in a method. If you open any of the application package or any application class, you see all of the application classes are holding methods like this, methods. That means you have to call that particular method from your application, from your people code events. I will show you later how we will call it. Next, encapsulation. It's a technique used in OOPS. Encapsulation allows an object to hide its internal state and the implementation of its behavior from the outside world. It hides the private methods from other objects being changed. That means here we are providing some security to access the data from one function to another function. Polymorphism. Again, one more technique in the OOPS. Objects belongs to the different classes which react to the same message. Simply, very, very basic example. Whenever a traffic signal, whenever you observe in a traffic signal, there is a traffic light which will stop the pedestrian, car driver, and cyclist, anyone. That means number of objects belongs to different classes, reacts to the same message. This is one more example. Here, okay, first we will go to number of inheritances. Inheritance is also a special technique defined in OOPS. You can extend the class by using a subclass. I don't want to go in depth into this OOPS concept. It will create more confusion. I will explain more in depth in our PeopleSoft. Now, okay, come to this application package. This is the application package. We observed, okay. This is the application package. Now I am opening the component where they are using this application package. Component eppr main. This is the component. This is the e-performance component. If you view the people code, you see at the starting they defined import EP functions appraisal format. You can compare today's discussion and yesterday's discussion. Yesterday we discussed about this function. We are calling the function based on what? First of all, we are declaring the function. That means by declaration, we are calling the functional logic. That means we are deciding, okay, we are going to use this functional logic in our post-build people code. Okay, fine. Then how we will use it? We are calling this function wherever it's required at the bottom. Get person name. We are passing the parameters employee ID and end date. Now you see application packages. For the functions, what we did, declare function, function name, people code, and we are giving the exact location of the function. Here in the application packages, calling is different. Import, we are importing the functionality defined in the EP functions, app package, and appraisal format, application class. If you open the package again, EP functions, appraisal format they are calling. Here I am opening the appraisal format. When a lot of people code is there, they are calling each and every piece of people code from this appraisal format application class. We'll check in the post build people code. Here they called EP functions appraisal format. 100% as like as the function, they used this appraisal format in the bottom people code. Fine, next. Here, observe carefully. Local EP functions appraisal format. You see, within the appraisal format, observe carefully, this is the function, this is the application package, and this is the application class. Within this application class, what they are calling, sorry, what they are calling the main format. What is this? It's a method. Have you observed at the top, formats the performance documents, hides, unhides, and they are setting some labels to the fields, etc., by using this method calling. Where is this method? Main format. Okay. You can directly go to this method by using view application class method. I am 100% sure I am using some advanced tools version. That's why it is showing right click. I can open directly method from here. In some older versions in 9.1 and 9.0, there is no right click option to open the method or open the application class. Then what we have to do? Copy the app package, open the app package. What application class they called? Appraisal format. Within the appraisal format, what they called? Main format. Here is the method, main format. In some people code, in the bottom people code, 100% they use this. Here is the method. Method, observe carefully. What they are doing? Simply nothing. It's a people code again. A normal people code. Table, description value. They are getting the description value. Label, they are applying some field label. Here, where this method end, again, end method you see at the bottom here like this. End method. This is the portion of method they are calling from the people code. This is the portion. What they are doing, again, they written the same people code technique. They are using some if conditions. They are using some component based logics. Again, they are using some visible true or false. Everything. But if Can we write the entire coding snippet within this post-build people code? Earlier they written like that. Earlier, whenever there is no application package, they may use functions or they written the total people code snippet here. How much bigger it is, then it's a very huge post-build people code. If they directly used the main format method, what they defined in the main format, they have to write the entire people code portion here. But they keep it as a application class and method. Then they can call wherever they need that particular functionality. Now we understood what is application package, what is application class, and what is method. Now open the application package. Here in the appraisal format, again you see this is the delivered application package. That's why within the application package, within the application class, they are calling some more application packages. Sometimes it may take days to figure out what's happening, where it started. I will explain you about this star later. Now, come to the bottom. Here, whenever the application class started, class appraisal format. Yes, the class name is appraisal format. Property row set. Property record. Property record. Have you observed here? Simply they are defining it's a property. Next, they are defining all the methods here. What are all the methods used in this application package? Next, private members, private declarations. That means these declarations used only within this application package. Next, they declared some functions. Again, within this application package also they are using some functions, function calling. Again, come to the bottom. You see, again there is a method appraisal format. Class name appraisal format, method also appraisal format. If you see at the top, appraisal format, there is a method. In each and every application package, within the application class, in each and every application class, there is a method with the same name as application class. The same name as application class. We can call it as a constructor. Venkat, what is constructor? Whatever the parameters we are defining in this constructor method, you see at the bottom. Here they are defining EP APPR, EP button link work, EP APPR section, derived AP. All these are the records. They are capturing this record information into this variable. Header record. 100% the header record concept they used in the other methods. You see, here you see header record. A clear, very keen observation is required. Here they are placing EP APPR. They are calling get level 0 of 1. That means this is level 1 record. EP APPR into this. What is this header record? You see at the top. It's a record. It's a record concept. Now, they are calling the concept of header record here. Then they used this header record here. Header record dot EP APP approval status value. Otherwise, how we have to write get level 0 of 1 get record EP APPR dot EP approval status dot value. To avoid that, writing in each and every people code, they used a constructor at the starting. Header button record. Absolutely. You can found this one also here. Header button record. That means in the work record, there is some group box visible equal to true or false that is deciding based on the component. In each and every application class, you see a constructor method. Even you see here in the application packages, constructor. Here, the constructor for a class is a public method with the same name as the application class. The statements contained in this method provide the initialization of the class. That means we are initializing a lot of records and a lot of statements here. A class that extends another class must have a constructor. Okay, I'm closing this application class. Baseline format, I'm opening. Have you observed? Again, the same technique. Class, baseline format, method, baseline format. Here, again, method, baseline format. Here they are initializing all the parameters, whatever they are going to use in the remaining methods in the application class. Now, come to the point. Go to the people code. Here is the people code. Observe something. They are calling application package. They are calling application class. A clear indication. Second, application package class, like that. But here you see, this is the application package they are calling, but they are using star. What does this mean? Try to find out this portion. Here, observe carefully. Here, they are calling this application package, and this is the application class. Not only the single application class they are calling, maybe some other application classes also they are calling. Here, have you observed one thing? They are calling self-service handler. Okay, then 100% we may found here. I will explain one more time. If they are using a function, sorry, they are using a technique like this, import application package, application class. That means they are directly defining this is the application package and this is the application class I am using in my people code. But number of application classes from this application package, that means all of the classes. Yes, I may use all of the classes. Open this application package. Simple control data, simple control, service header, render data, functional control set. Like that. Number of application classes are available in this application package. EOTL underscore UI underscore elements. If you open the PostBuild people code, they are using the star. That means now we have a feasibility to call any application class from this app package. That means simply I can say I am calling the total package. Now go here, find next. Here they are calling the self-service header. Yes, self-service header they are calling. Next, simple control they are calling. Simple control is there. Next, any other application. Here, 2 application classes they are calling. Now observe carefully. Here they are placing this entire class version in a variable. Now they are using this class version variable here. If you open the app package, this is the app class, self-service header. Again they are calling star. The same app package, they are using the star. That means within the app package also, other application classes logic, yes, they are going to use here. here like this. Property, functional control set. What is this? Control header. If you open this application class, there is a method available in this particular application class. That means application class, one more point before going into detail. Here in this people code, you see one more type of, this is app package and app class. App package and app class. App package, whole application package I'm calling. But what is this? EP functions, UI, toolbar set. If you see any area, in any delivered people code, if you see this type of declaration, we have to understood application package, sub package, app class. Application package, sub package, app class. How can I know? Right click, view app package. Right click, view app package. Right click. But you won't find any difference here. But if you open these functions, EP functions, there is one sub package UI name. Here I am telling you one point, very important point. Application packages, very occasionally, very occasionally, we will create. Very occasionally we will create. Not in our regular scenario, not in our regular practice. We will create the app package. But very occasionally. Now, any error occurred in the app package level, any error occurred. Let's try to open. This is the app package, appraisal format, no baseline format. The main format has no body. Okay, then do one thing. Here, I commented this method main format, but we used in the people code. That means I would like to show you some mistakes, what happened, how we will trace in the real time. Let's try to log on to the ePerformance module. Self-service, performance management, my performance documents, current documents. Let's try to open one document. Have you observed? We received a notification. Unknown method. Please try to understood this error generated by people code. The main error is in the application package. Main error is in the application package. They clearly mention the error generated from where? Generated from where? Post build. EPAPPR base, post build, 161 is the statement. Here, this is the Postbill people code. Go to the statement number 161. Go to what happened? But here is the error. Some lines are missing. Okay. Here is the error. Main format is missing. Okay. Then again, if you go to the error, unknown method main format for object class EP functions baseline format. Then you have to open the baseline format. Application package. I am uncommenting this. That means first of all we have to identify what type of error it is causing. Okay, let's try to fire one more type of error message. Where it is, buddy? Okay, here. Here, one sec. I will try to fire one more error message. Here you can write win messages and message boxes. Why? Because it's a people code. Win message. HTML area. I'm concatenating this. Value. I am giving some wrong entry. Department ID. Unknown function. Okay, spell mistake. Now, this win message should fire. This win message should fire over there. Now, go to this. Current documents. Open the current document. Have you observed? Statement number 161, people code Postbill is firing the error. And again, they clearly mentioned it is the first root cause. It is calling the method baseline format. Sorry, the class baseline format. Within the class baseline format, they are calling the method main format. Within the main format method, the statement number 53 is causing the issue. Here, within the method 53, just above this line, this is causing the issue. Please observe this error message carefully. Class record, assumed property department ID is not a valid field name. Some error occurred in the app package. People code error statement will guide you to the particular position. How? Why? Because we are not using the app package directly. We are calling the app package by using a people code event. Okay, we called. Next, where is the first calling? Postbill. What it is calling? EP functions baseline format. Within this baseline format, what it is calling? Main format. Within the main format, statement number 53 is causing the issue. If there is any subcalling, that means here within the people code of this main format, if I am calling any other, like let us say UP utilities, is it in the main format method? No, it's in section format. In the main format method, they used UP utilities. What is this UP utilities? Again, an application class, which is calling from the app package. They are using here. Okay. Then here I am writing one more error message. I am using this UP utilities set returns status HTML area. Set return HTML status HTML area. Here, observe carefully. Here I am writing a win message. Win message. Something, some text. Here I am writing one error statement, like let us say, I am removing the field, I am adding a field which is not available. Where I written, whenever I am calling this method from the baseline format, from the main format method, from the baseline format class, from the from the main format method, I am calling one more method in the same app package, but in the different class, UP utilities. Now, try to open the page again. Current documents. Have you observed now? The base, the first error, the error is generated from this statement in the post build. Post build is calling EP functions baseline format. Baseline format, we are calling the main format. Within the main format, statement number 16 is causing the issue. Statement number 16 is calling UP utilities. UP utilities set return status HTML area. That means you can go to the post build people code main format. Okay, you can open the main format. Within the main format, where we called, okay, what was that? Statement number 16. One sec. Here is the main format. What's happened? Uncheck view word wrap. Okay, one sec. Better to close the app package also. Open the, wow, what happened? Here is the appraisal format. Here is the main format. Application class method. Statement number 16. Go to the statement number 16. Why it is behaving very rude? Sorry. In the baseline format we used. Baseline format. Sorry. In the baseline format, method, main format. Here, if you see the statement number 16, here, this is the root cause. Here, statement number 16. In the statement number 16, what you are doing? EP functions, UP utilities you are calling. EP functions, UP utilities. In the UP utilities, what you are calling? Set return status HTML area you are calling. Yes, set return HTML status area. Open this from here. Open this method. Okay. What is the statement number? Statement number 202. Just above this. This is the error. Everybody has a confusion. Whenever we are writing code in app packages, whenever we are debugging app packages, how they will fire like this. from people code event to app package. If you are calling any sub calling, that means if you are calling app package within the app package, within the app package, within the app class, within the class, within the method, it will drive you like this. Venkat, I got a chance to write some, there is a need to write some app package. What should we do? What is the best practice? Can you tell me? In which way we will go ahead and write our own app package?
Create a new app package.
How?
Go
Creating
to
a new app
application
package is
design.
very simple, like create app package here like this. But you got a chance, your requirement is like that. Then how, what is the best way, best possible way to create an app package? Copy.
The question is where to create it, right?
Okay, if there is a functionality, you have to create an app package for that to store some functionalities in the app package, and you are going to use that functionalities in our daily transactions. Then why? Because don't have any experience in app package creation, right? Any one of you don't have any experience on app package creation. You got my point here. Then how do you do it?
Oh, in the existing
Yeah.
app
Existing,
package.
open the app. It's same technique I told you in the SQR. Open the existing SQR, remove the core logic, and use the same format. Here also the same. Open the existing app package, which is similar to your functionality or any app package. The app package format is different. Any app package you see, app package, app class. Within the app class, they are defining the methods. Within the method, they are writing the logic. Try to define the same type of technique whenever you are writing the app packages. But I can confirm you, very, very occasionally, you will get a chance to write a new app package. 100%, 99.9%, you will modify the existing application packages in the system. We will use the application packages not only in the people code. We will use the application packages calling by using integration broker also. We will see in our upcoming discussions how we will call the app package logic from the integration broker.